the three candidates that I find the most interesting are should be DeSantis, but DeSantis has gone from this Fed-defying governor who unlocked earlier than anybody else and challenged the tyrannical orthodoxy of Fauci and all those guys. And if I saw that DeSantis right now, that would be a pretty intriguing thing. But he's been kidnapped by the GOP, and he's doing a lot of performative things, like he's doing performative culture war things, and he's just not as interesting as he used to be.
It's also still a long way away from the election.
Yeah.
A lot can happen between now and November 2024.
Vivek Ramaswamy, who was on the show,
That's right.
he's pretty interesting. He's got some really big ideas that I like, and then he's got a couple, one of which we talked about on the show, that I really don't like. He wants to double down on the war on drugs, and this is the worst idea that we've been trying for a generation, and it's just not working.
Yeah, it's like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Now we've also, you and I and our team, we talk about RFK quite a bit.
Yeah.
And he's clearly thinking about a potential third-party run.
Right.
Because he's getting frozen out of the debates, and he's probably not going to overtake Biden because the machine is too strong. But we were at PorcFest, and RFK gave a speech there that I thought it was a fantastic speech, and he was at Freedom Fest, and he's clearly courting libertarians, and at a basic level. I mean, if you want to believe that he's changed his mind on some pretty important things, at a basic level, his position against endless war and his position against lockdowns and medical tyranny, those are pretty attractive. I'd love to hear more candidates talk about that stuff.
Well, this brings me to a rather softball question from a Twitter user called Bishop, who says, is this the time to empower third parties and independents to run for office? Which I feel like I know what your answer to that is going to be.
Yeah.
But I want to delve in a little bit to find out, like, how is that possible and what can we do?
Well, the answer is yes, but how is everything? And I've talked about this for years. We just had one of the Libertarian candidates on the show who's running for president, and the problem with third parties is that the playing field between the two parties, the duopoly, the Republicans and the Democrats, for instance, they have immediate ballot access. If RFK created a party tomorrow, he would have to spend an insane amount of money without any guarantee of success to get on the ballot in all the 50 states. I think every state has different rules for this, but it's not like he can just show up on election day unless you think magically a write-in candidate is going to win a majority. I think it's virtually impossible under the current rules for a non-Republican, non-Democrat to win, but that system is going to break. And the question is when.